have daily drafts. You go in there, you find your little snake draft, or they now have blind auction drafts, which is a good way to clean up, by the way. And you just pick your team for the night. You're not playing against pros.
Who would win in a game of Hooers? JaVale McGee's mother
Hooers.
Or Big Red?
It's not Big Red. It's just Red. You're conflating the bubblegum Big Red with the girlfriend that I have named Red. She's a redhead.
So join us in there. My username is Fastbreak Breakfast.
Taking Big Red.
It helps out the show when you download that app. So draft.com/fastbreak. Use our code Fastbreak. That also will get you a free $3 entry into a money game. Draft.com/fastbreak. Use our code Fastbreak. All right. Steak and eggs. Best thing. What is the best thing you saw?
So I've been on the West Coast, and boy, that's a pleasant way to take in sporting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Good grief.
You go to dinner after a game.
It just felt like it was always on.
You could podcast after the game.
Right.
Yeah.
At like
amazing.
a normal time.
The only downside was that it kind of ended early because I'm a night owl, and I was like, well, I want to watch basketball until I freak out or pass out. And it was all over, but, you know, through the miracle of modern technology, I would just watch one of the games that I couldn't watch because it came on too early.
Yeah, if we ever move, like my family, has to be in a time zone.
Right.
Either mountain or west.
Mountain's amazing.
And it has to be an NBA city. I feel like mountain might be the actual perfect.
Oh, no, it's perfect. Just coming back from Denver, it gives you that extra hour. You could go to a game. It starts at 6 o'clock there, and you're just killing it. It's an amazing vibe. You all should do it. Let's just move to Denver.
Yeah.
We would be a pretty good Nuggets podcast. Oh, do you see those Nuggets jerseys?
It would be.
The rainbows?
We would be. That was
the
all
new-
very nearly my best.
Rainbows are back.
It's the new Vice City.
It's more importantly than just the rainbows, it's the rainbow skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skyline's
it's
so
so
great.
good.
Must have both.
I like almost a lot of the city jerseys. I'm really enjoying. They're going gray for a ton of them. I know the Grizzlies will have a gray one released in like a few weeks. Maybe actually a week, I think. November 9th, the Grizzly one is being released. I've heard it's the best of the Grizzlies jerseys. I don't like the Grizzlies jerseys.
We don't like any of them?
No, I don't like any of them. I like the shorts on all of them. I
You
don't
don't like the blue, like the baby blue old
No.
school?
I feel like the name is too small. The Grizzlies, and I don't like the font very much. And
I love the new court,
fan.
and Keith hates the
I
court.
hate the court. It looks like the
I like the
battle for Atlantis.
I like the-
preseason college basketball.
I like the reverse grain parquet where the wood goes,
That's fine,
perpendicular
but when you say like
to the
we did
floor.
it against the grain because the city of Memphis goes against the grain,
Hey, man,
I hate that crap.
you got to market something.
It's got to cling to something.
Right.
Remember the team used to be good?
And also, you
Gotta
can't
cling to that
You
stuff.
can't just do things now. You have to do things and have a dumb story behind
If
it.
you
Well,
don't have like a 24-year-old jerk off telling you why you're doing things, you're not doing things at all.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen this on the Grizzlies app and on the website.
The answer is no.
There's a phrase. They've branded one of the phrases, one of the slogans. I don't know what to call it.
Which one? Take that for
Keep
data?
talking grit.
What?
What does that mean?
What, is there a copyright on it?
Is that
I think it's like a wheat germ. I think they're infringing on our
you
breakfast
sure it's
territory.
not Kiss My Grits?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, how have they not done kiss my grit yet?
Kiss these grits.
grind my grit.
Ooh.
We should sell that,
That
one.
sounds gross.
It is. It's gross. I don't. What does keep talking grit mean? Is it like? Are we talking about the S word?
The
We're
S
talking-
word.
What's that?
I also did not understand.
Shoop.
No, just like the swear.
Salt and pepper?
The swear for poop, John.
Poop.
Body like Arnold in a
We're
Denzel face.
trying to-
Ooh.
Anyway, I don't keep talking.
Like you do.
I'll go to my best thing. My best thing. I'm gonna do a little role play.
Here we go.
My best thing is Ty Lue and the Cleveland Cavaliers and that whole organization. Chuck, I want to do. Let's just do a little improv here. I want
Yes,
you to
and?
be Dan Gilbert,
Got it.
and I'm going to
Perfect.
be Ty Lue. I would like you to fire me.
Okay. First, before I fire you, poor people, I would like to rob you using payday loan establishments.
Can I interest you in a Rocket Mortgage?
Would you love to be overcharged interest 1,500%? Now, Ty Lue,
Yes.
you fired.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. Do I get to keep my championship ring?
You do.
Do I get to keep all $15 million that I'm owed?
15 mil. Fuck.
I'm legally required to give you this money.
Do I get to keep my
Elmer Fudd is
Do I
the
get to
owner of the
keep
Cleveland
my
Cavaliers.
128 and 83 coaching record and not have to add on 55 losses this season?
Oh, of course.
This is the best day of my life. Thank you so very much.
It must be so good to work for Dan Gilbert because you can just get paid by him.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, eventually, you just stop working for him. He pays you a bunch of money, and then you don't have to do
This
anything.
is the best thing that's ever happened to Ty Lue.
At the end of the
Of course it
conversation,
is.
did Ty Lue call his handler, LeBron, and be like, sleeper agent mission accomplished?
No, now
It's
he's going.
done.
Ty's going back to L.A. He's going to play with LeBron. He's going to coach
He's
with
just going to relax, too.
LeBron's
He had
gonna-
some health problems
He's going to
last
call
year.
Magic.
You guys
He's
ready
gonna
for
be
him to
like,
replace Luke Walton
He didn't
mid-season?
Oh, this is. I will foreshadow this immediately. LeBron's going to get him hired, and then there's going to be a power struggle to get him back. A championship caliber coach won't do that decision at the end
right.
of games. That's what will happen, and LeBron will look like a nice guy again. It's silly.
Yeah, so Ty Lue doesn't have to deal with this terrible team. He gets to have a paid vacation for the rest of the year.
Right.
And again, doesn't blemish his all-time coaching record, which
Right.
is really, really good. It's over 60% wins.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, another part of my steak and eggs.
Here we go.
Chuck, could we do some more role-playing?
Okay.
Could you, I'm going to be Larry Drew,
Cool.
and you tell me I'm interim coach.
All right, cool. Hey, Larry. I think you should, since you're the assistant coach, you should come and, be the interim coach. And
No, thank you.
well, no, because we don't have a head coach right now, so we need you to be the coach, if you don't mind. Just coach,
Wait.
coach
Am I
me.
gonna get a raise?
No,
No,
you're
thank you.
Well, but look, if you don't do it, then who does it? We don't have a coach now. What are you going to do? You're going to call plays? Can you call plays at least?
Talk to my agent. So
Scene.
Thank you. So Larry Drew declining the interim tag.
He's like, nah,
is
fam.
awesome. He's like, no, I'm good.
No. Well, it makes sense. The dude's not getting anything guaranteed. He's just going to get the 55 losses on his record.
Right.
He's
like-
going to look like a boob.
I'm actually going to look up.
And you're going to have something that it's a position of no leverage. If he says no now and they suck, then he's like, well, look, I didn't want them because they suck.
So like he doesn't have a great coaching record. His time with the Hawks,
Yeah.
was fine. Actually, he was good with the Hawks.
Really?
Then he went to the Bucks and was terrible.
Yeah.
They had a 15 and 67 year. So he's already 25 games under 500. His career coaching record, and he's like, yeah, hey, do you want to eat these 50 losses? No, thank you.
No.
Wait, do I get a raise from my job as an assistant coach? No, I'm good. So like he is like in charge and he's calling the plays.
Yeah.
But also it's like if you have your job, you're like, hey, you're now a supervisor of this whole area, and
No.
you now have to make all the decisions and
Right.
do all the planning. Do I get a raise?
No.
I'm
I
good.
did that a few times where it'd be like, we're going to promote you to assistant manager.
Assistant to the regional manager.
And it's like, so what does that mean? It's like, well, you get to work more.
Right.
For no more pay.
You have more responsibility. You get a key. And I would just be like, oh, I get a key to the Books A Million? No, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I don't need a key.
And
to the Books A
also,
Million.
when all the work's done in the end of the day, we're going to give you a bunch of money to put in a bank. And that's
Yeah.
your job.
Yes.
And you're important because you put the money in the bank. And if that's not there, what's going to happen? We don't make money.
That's right.
You're so important. Thanks for not making any.
Okay, well, now
It's cool.
I kind of want to be the assistant manager.
Oh, yeah. It's
Because then I'm
probably
just going
best.
to take that money home.
Also in that Patreon video.
You should have.
Also in the Patreon video, Chuck made an assistant to the regional manager
I
joke,
did.
which was awesome because John didn't get it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
I think I flubbed it, though. I think I assisted to the general manager or something.
You nailed it.
Did I?
I'm still not getting it.
It's an office joke.
It's an
John
office
hates
joke, and
the
I know
Office.
John didn't watch that.
He only has watched the British version.
Yeah,
I'm a caricature.
course.
You're a caricature.
I tried to watch the American one.
We know. No, John, you're a caricature. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I watched the YouTube videos of James Spader as Bob California.
That's pretty incredible.
I like that.
I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos, and there's an Office episode where they go to an Italian restaurant, and Steve Carell's character goes, "I'll have the gabagool.
Yeah.
Give him the gabagool," and he doesn't know what that means.
Right.
And they don't have it on the menu. And I say gabagool and manicote.
Yeah, you
and
say all
mozzarella,
those things.
Rigot, right, and all
Yeah.
that stuff. I
Ice
love
bath umami. Did you do your best thing, Chuck?
it. Yeah, sure. Was it?
That's a no.
Oh yeah, the
yeah, sure means no.
Did you pick
So-
up our kid? Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So remember when you told me in our preview episode about the Heat not playing Olynyk and Whiteside together.
Okay, so they do it some. All right.
So they do it.
Dunk on him.
And it's the most played lineup that they've had this year. It's with Magruder. And they're 120 points offensive rating and a 98-point defensive rating, which I think, if I know anything about numbers, those are probably good. Not sure. Could they be?
So now,
sure.
So now you like statistics,
Right.
Right.
So Whiteside's a bum still. He has zero.
Best statistics.
He has the best, the greatest. He has 0 assists this year, which is kind of like.
Oh, he is back on no assists?
He's back on 0.0 assists. If he continues this trend, he'll have no assists for the season. If he never has an assist, because he'll never have an assist. And in the modern NBA, you can't have no assists. You have to pass the ball. He gets double teamed and he doesn't care and he goes after the rim.
So when I'm playing 2K, it's impossible not to get tons of assists with Whiteside because all he does is get the rebounds,
Right?
And then guys are wide open, like ready to shoot a 3-pointer.
It's simple, and that's the thing that like he's still talented against the Blazers. He doesn't need to impact on the offensive end to be an impactful player. He's finishing games. The Blazers had 6 blocks and 15 rebounds, 6 points.
Everything you're saying sounds great. I have a question. Why do they get smacked by the Kings and the Hornets?
I don't know. We can't handle fast point guards.
It's hard to play, Magruder's getting really big minutes, and it's hard to play with a piece of celery hanging out your butt.
You're right. Also, they're injured. James Johnson's not back, and they're waiting on Wayne Ellington to get back to his playing strength.
Wayne Ellington can't do what he did last year.
I thought you were going to say waiting on waiters.
But
perfect setup.
But here's the thing: if you want to bet Miami games, whenever they're playing a really good point guard, they're done because they have Dragic, who is 55 years old, maybe because he's from Croatia. Who knows?
He really looks older.
And then they have 8 small forward shooting guards.
What is this Chuck
and then
slander of the entire Caucasus region this season of Fastbreak Breakfast? Every time you say something
F
about
the Balkans.
And we have one of our favorite listeners who did well in the pick'em, Atun. He's from Croatia. And we're messing it all up. I'm sorry.
Lake Havar?
Lake Havar. Yeah. It's beautiful. That's our vacation. Our first Fast Break breakfast vacation will be to Havar. But
what are you talking about?
The Heat suck.
What did you just posit? A vacation together?
We should all vacation one year.
To Croatia.
To Croatia. And watch a bunch of basketball. Let's do it.
No.
Okay.
Let's move.
Move on.
Speaking of that idea, let's go to our cream of wheat. Worst thing. What's the worst thing you got?
I'm staying on the West Coast.
Yeah?
Lakers are
What's
gross.
wrong with the Lakers?
So
they have Wes Matthews on the payroll who gifted them a win on Wednesday night.
The Lakers are, to me, borderline unwatchable.
That's crazy.
The defense
that's like you not liking Breaking Bad, The Office, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and what's another one?
I like all those things.
Okay.
Just not obsessed with them.
Yeah. Just because I don't stuff them into my mind and butt at every moment and declare everything the best thing ever. I thought that this team was a good defensive team last year, and now I feel like they're the worst defensive team in the league right now.
Yeah, because it's LeBron.
Well, that was predictable.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
But he is so bad at it. He drags everyone down into it with him. And then I also can't figure out why they play so many lineups.
Yeah.
Because Luke Walton doesn't know what he's doing.
Dude, it's gross to watch him.
Because Julius Randle, who he refused to play last year, is playing incredible basketball in New Orleans.
I mean, he was just a cap casualty.
Yeah, they finally.
But he played him no minutes last year.
It was like the first half of the season. He finally uncorked him in the second half.
Yeah.
Thank you, fantasy championships. But the Julius Randle thing was weird. I still think that was finally the kind of maintaining agent relations where they're like, let's just move on. He's going to be here. But it seems crazy.
And watching Rondo play over Lonzo's very disheartening to me.
Lonzo needs to play every minute he can.
I know. I just feel like it's. I think it's unwatchable what they're doing right now. They're getting great basketball for him out of Lance Stevenson. It's still not enough. Everything that's happening in LA is gross to me.
I'm going to need Laker experts to weigh in. Is Brandon Ingram good?
Yes, but he cannot play with LeBron.
I'm not sure.
No, he's good. He needs the
fine.
ball in his hands, so he should probably be running the second unit. But instead, Lonzo is on the second unit sometimes. But there is no second unit. There are no units. It is Mad Libs lineups.
What's crazy is that the thing that I didn't think they'd be able to do, which is shoot the three, well, they're doing, and they're still losing games.
Well, they don't take